cow smells something fierce. Moo. How
Добрый
now,
вечер.
brown cow? Ha! Donnie would have been in stitches had he heard that.
A shiny day to you. Delighted to make your interest in my modest person truly flatters me. Oh, Maurice, darling, do be quiet. He never bothered to master the human tongue, you see. Yes, that'll do, Maurice. He's just so excited, don't you know, as am I, to go to... I'm told Silver Glen consists of rolling hills where the grass grows thick, succulent, and so very rich that even four-stomached creatures like ourselves can never go hungry. Maurice is simply Isn't he adorable? How lovely to...
Я не понял.
It's heating
Get
up.
your floppy ass back
Ладно, не
here.
хочет разговаривать, пускай не разговаривает.
Let me salute you with true old
Добрый
wine
вечер, да, добрый
spirit.
день, не знаю, говорил уже.
Welcome. I'm Bruce, ram, roamer, and reveller. Revel in what you ask. The beauty that is Doreen. That is this sweet, nay, this cherubic cow. The cutest of her kind ever. Why, yes. Do tell me, have you ever beheld a bovine belle as elegant as her? No, for such a cow.
Допустим.
Donnie would... Howdy. Lovely day for... Ha! Like hell. Goblins round here swarm as thick as flies round my cattle's asses. Put an axe... Aye, my latest set of merchandise. Joy to herd 'em, that lot, until they crap all over your shoes, that is. Won't cost me fortunes on bootblack full of lunatics, that place, or so I've been told. They'll slice... So, you wish to partake in a polite little parley about our... I'm Roy. I'm in the animal trade. And instead of knocking back cheap rye in Silver Glen, I'm stuck in a friggin' forest surrounded by... Must you? Not but your typical mining settlement is Silver Glen. You know the... No kidding. Ferocious as a hungry mountain... Donnie. Bah, some fuck figured right I did, until we met them goblins. Oh, you'll provide protection, will ya? Like hell you will. You with your fancy weapons and armor, you rep...
So this cad is leading these beasts to the slaughter. I say we slaughter him.
Some of us enjoy a nice red steak with our evening.
Я вот тоже об этом думаю, типа, ну... Это же животные, которые, суть которых как раз в этом и состоит.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Людей веганов, наверное, это не очень. Но вообще, типа, домашние животные, суть их вырасти, убить.
Look, Daddy, butterflies. They must taste great on bread.
Мгм. Сейчас тут подумал, на самом деле, и знаю, что подумать дальше. Это у нас гоблинцы тут сидят.
Seems like these...
One of the alien aspect approaches. Go on, my boy. State the...
A tall troll.
Well nigh correct, my son.
Troll.
You come very close in your approximation of the venerable bit, my boy. But a tiny flaw distorts it still.
Troll.
Capital, my son. Most excellent. Now then, dearest wanderer of Lucula's leaf-strewn lanes, you have heard our inviolable command. Pay us, trolls, the toll that is our prerogative, and the bridge shall be yours to cross.
Нет.
I am Bridgekeeper Archibald, and this wee cherub is my dear son, Amadeus. I'm in
Amadeus,
charge of his
Amadeus.
education, and will see to it that one day he shall become the greatest bridgekeeper ever to have voiced the hallowed tenet. Troll toll, yes, so ask them, and I shall answer. Those clubbed unfortunates over yonder, they did not pay the toll, traveller. And to be clubbed, I'm afraid, is the fate that indubitably, because our king deems it equitable that we should do so. His word is law amongst us trolls, and by extension, anyone who travels through his lands. The woods of Lucula. Ask them, and I shall. Because they say only one of your kind has ever met him, and even that is but a rumor. Maradino is the name this exception went by. A sorcerer. No, I was told he had a lair upon Lucula's desert plain, but have never seen proof myself. All for the better, I believe. For should... Bang! With a bang indeed, Amadeus. Now then, my boy, please acquaint our aspirant...
The toll is one.
Indeed it is not, Amadeus, as you very well
Фига себе цены. Прям как будто этот. Не будем продолжать шутку.
Cast it from your soul and restate the pecuniary levy we desire with all your heart's honesty. 1,350.
На самом деле это небольшая сумма. Давайте попробуем подраться.
1,350 or 1 million. Well spoken.
How very base and discourteous. This underling denies...
We go.
Ну, сейчас посмотрим. О, тут еще эти штучки. Амадеус, Амадеус. К воздуху. Мало сопротивления. Воздух надо пить.
One bolt is never enough.
They should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing. Bang we go! Let him have it, Daddy!
Он в равнине там стоит, кстати говоря. Здесь эти далеко плавать не могут свои слизить. А их огнем, кстати, можно, точно. Они же кислота против... огонь против кислоты хорошо
They
идет.
should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing.
Amadeus, Amadeus.
They should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing.
Nowhere is safe from my arrows!
Так, мне нужен воздух. Аэротургия. Воздух. Что еще вы предлагаете?
Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em!
Что еще вы предлагаете?
Bang we go! Let 'em have it, Daddy!
Побабахаем чуть-чуть.
Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em!
Хорош.
Bang we go! Let 'em have it, Daddy!
Надеюсь, сейчас этот наш сможет походить. Огненный товарищ.
They should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing.
Но огненный товарищ не сможет уходить, ладно.
Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em!
На самом деле неплохой, вот, неважно сейчас как пройдет битва, мы ее повторим, если проиграем.
Fading fast.
Не вижу смысла этого не сделать.
Bang we go! Let 'em have
Второй
it,
выстрел,
Daddy!
ну ладно.
Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em! Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em! Club 'em, Daddy!
I'm dying.
Ну ладно, умираешь. И правда умираешь.
How many eyes does a bull have?
They should have paid, right,
Неплохо. Угу, неплохо, неплохо, неплохо.
They should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing.
Отлично.
They should have paid, right, Daddy? Now they need a sound old thrashing.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Club 'em, Daddy! Club 'em!
Ну, конечно, потеряли, но сейчас ее восстановим.
Daddy? Why are you... Get up!
Зачем вы это делаете?
Get up, Daddy!
Прям заживает. Может быть, его тоже убьем, чтобы не мучился.
Daddy! Stand up, Daddy! The lump will get away! Do stand up!
Bless the seven, I am
Казалось бы,
restored.
1350, не такая большая сумма, можно было и заплатить. Вместо этого мы его убили. Кровожадный.
Sweet relief.
Wake up!
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Daddy? Why are you sleeping? Get up! Get up! Get up, Daddy!
Интересно, это наши
He's
орки.
not a mangy one, he is. Not that meat on his bones at all.
Please stand up, please stand up.
Fiendish force.
Hey! Do stand up!
Замедлим его, чтобы Фиди не страдал.
From the tingling in my fingers to the twitching of your corpse.
Как тебе такое, гражданин?
Stand
Буеран. Хоть давить на жалость. Ну мне жалко, ну жалко мне тролля. Ну не стоило его убивать. Ну что поделать. Убили, значит. Что я могу с этим сделать? А чё он сам ко мне полез? Ну что это опыт? Ну что за люди?
Wake up, Daddy. Wake up. The humans need more clubbing.
They are but flies to this queen.
Level up.
As good as a new penny.
Please stand up. Please stand up. Точнее, нет, левелапа не будет. Ну ладно. Отлично. Нравится мне вот когда вот есть противник, который можно что-нибудь наложить, ему нехорошо от этого. Вот эти вот те новомодные штучки, которые ты бьешь и не знаешь. В чем смысл? Абсолютная власть. Жалко. Не, до следующего лапы еще... До лапы еще много.
Time of your death is at hand.
Я что пытаюсь понять, как подсветить вещи? Альта, все правильно.
Blessed may you be by all seven gods, dear champion. But for your timely intervention, I would have ended up in either an orcish cauldron. I'm from Hunter's Edge, a hamlet to the east of here. Heed my advice, and stay well away from that pitiable place, for no human may walk there freely anymore. The orcs came in the night. Those who escaped their initial frenzy, eluded their horrid hunger, were all enslaved. I myself was en route to be sold as a slave to the goblins, But those idiot orcs denied to pay a troll their eternal troll toll. Needless to say, we Merry Three were the only ones to escape the carnage and taking a bit of a breather. That is to say, the fight had made my orc guardians hungry once more. Had Pudgy Pete survived, it'd have been skinned and chopped by now. Regular devils, these orcs. Go ahead. The goblins have been the masters of Silverglen's Ask me not why. It has been the nucleus of such. Thanks again for freeing me.
Stand up, Daddy! The rats will get away! Do stand up!
Прям, знаете, вот прямо как... Прям хочется его прирезать, чтобы он не испытывал этот, вообще мою совесть не мучил. Please stand up. Please stand up. Гоблинцы. Не, ну, птички можем вниз спуститься и всех их перебить. Это не мне говорят. Я шутился. Есть вариант этих всех перебить. Есть такой вариант. Давайте попробуем. Убей всех гоблинцов. 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 Подлецов, 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 подлецов. Так, товарищ гражданин, идете сюда. Что делаете? Правильно, бахайте. Посмотрим, что это нам даст. Ничего хорошего это нам не даст. Ладно. Не знаю, пока не знаю. Я пока не придумал, как всех убить. Давайте погуляем, посмотрим, что у нас еще тут есть. А, ну да. Угу. Да больше ничего и нет. Кроме того момента, что тут внизу всякие вещи находятся. Можно было попробовать сюда пройти. На самом деле, сюда можно пройти. Всему к другому, нужно ли сюда идти? Наверное, можно. Да? Откуда-нибудь отсюда. Сейчас выяснится, что он скажет: вы знаете, вы убивали моих троллей, значит, вы не очень. Такое возможно.
Dear me, dear me, it is happening! The void! There's this place, this pit that lies to the north. It is a rift of chaos, an epicenter of a time and space-devouring force. Void demons creep through the rift. They must all be destroyed! The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here. And he who says blood magic... I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what path to the left, is an encampment of immaculates. Yes, they're but immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons, which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing. So basically I can offer you 3 options, all of them as appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, the end of time will be swept into the void and Rivellon with it. Not just any demons. Void. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that control. They exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are here, and they are sweeping through the winds of chaos at the end of ages, shredding what they find. Do what you can, my friend. Do not falter. All depends on your prowess, and our homestead won't grow it.
By the looks of things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge, the town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there, why I fled. Yes, comrade. I think so, comrade. Even though you might never look at me the same way. We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. Slowly, she approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there. That's right, comrade. She brought forth one of her soldiers, a larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate, and something happened. He transformed. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch. Don't you see it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? These orcs weren't out for riches or land. No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt to be paid, comrade. And I intend to collect it.
Просто пока не забыл. Экспортировал. Все. Твича на YouTube. Три пути. Окей, ладно.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge, north to incomparable suffering. Well then, southeast it is, for now.
Давайте ради сходим к магме. По факту надо по всем лагерям пройти, всех убить. Типа раки, крабы, не знаю, кто они там. Раки, наверное. Отшельники, да. Давай, подойди поближе, что ты? Специально отходит, знаете? Неприятненько. Каждый будет так пострелять, да? 3 раза, да? Ну ладно. Есть план, придуманный не мной. Почему вы в них стреляете? Уже далековато для вас стоит, нет? Я говорю, вот, когда бой более-менее такой, ну, адекватный такой, окей, нормально подеремся. Как только неадекватный бой, так сразу, ну, типа, охренели. мы что-нибудь делать на второй ход. А все так же будут стреляться, я понял.
My life is ebbing away. On the mend. I feel better already. Cloaked in dusk.
Видно. И еще одно чуть. Так, сейчас посмотрите, что будет, если вот эта женщина ударит по нему. Верх не имеется. Это понятно. Ну... Ясно. Давайте поставим просто по приколу кучу дальнобойных жирных чуваков. И типа, это же так... Ну и типа, а ты сиди, думай, как их убивать. Окей. Какие же примитивные у них ходы этих чуваков.
Oh there. A word of warning, wanderer, before you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the past immaculates. Orcs and humans both have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town.
Я короче придумал. Нет, терпи. Терпим игру, терпим. Я даже открыл этот гайд примитивный.
Yeah. Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc. Well, you know how the phrase goes.
Нет, не знаю. Так, перерыв небольшой. Ай, ладно.
Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my These days, most undead are busy haunting Sicil or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope the... That's enough of that now.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Burnt, ruptured, trampled. Ugh. To think I could have made a fortune selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist. My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer.
Отойду ненадолго. Это раз быстрее. Есть мысль, что нужно что-то сделать с... найти какие-нибудь вещи, которые замедление убирают. Фигня, короче. За горные войны еще хочу.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business. Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical of you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now...
Then why not stand up and face me? One-on-one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That or the tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. we may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy, nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able...
You may be up.
Blasted mosquitoes. Never a moment's peace with these filthy vermin, Buzz. Brother, I think the human's asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Ought I tell her I lost this horn in a scuffle with another ickle human? That pesky bugger might have got me on, but I've got some...
You may be a flatler.
Have you paid... The old mother's orders are the only ones...
I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Free to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand
My
up
kingdom
and
for a
face me,
dry
boy?
shirt.
1-on-1.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda's boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
I assume you address me for a reason. Good. No use.
Human, leave the lambs out, disease. You'll come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Free to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? 1-on-1.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda's...
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
What a deluge. I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Free to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? 1-on-1.
They're keeping the peace for now.
Once I
Chief's
split a
orders.
human so clean
That other
enough...
tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
Я просто пытаюсь исследовать и понять, может быть, где-то кто-то что-то есть, кого надо поговорить, и мы все победим всех.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of... Jinxica is my name. And until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to... A kind but private man he is. He said the dark invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived. But not even one of their filthy vermin can would that an invasion were all. They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their... Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with... The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, they've survived this carnage so far by concealing them savage. But you're not like the brutes inside those. They must be squashed, every last...
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so... Not I, alas. I fare not so. Why make a permanent and so I ask, where are you? As have we all. Towns, now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say, if I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lip... I... Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little... You...
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our soul. I concur. Pick and...
But of course. Why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new...
На влапнулись так. Ладно, вызелил.
Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me with an axe.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was George that you keep it wishing just as you look his crew here. Mother won't believe it for a moment.
А мы не можем больше качаться. Смотрим.
Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that? I say you're so stupid you can't drop yourself in your pocket while you're squatting over the latrine.
It's almost lost. Did you? I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Ну и ладно, ну пусть будет.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's Mig.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket.
Не может выручить. Допустим.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's Mig. Thought you said it was me who pumped.
Now in the second never thought I'm supposed to know what you did with this thing to me. Look in every cranny now. Your mother won't like near a human this country coming up.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours.
Тоже допустим. Не знаю, сколько это правильно было все, но ладно.
I'm drenched.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, some say death, but it's a second life, I say.
Seven's my lucky
A
number,
truthful
so seven
one,
it is.
a
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lust die that we may live.
Let's get the ball rolling here.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
The final battle, is it? Guaranteed with plenty of dead after one of them.
What? So I split a human. Bold! Trap on a cracker, I'm up.
What is it that you so enjoy? You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all. I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revellon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success. They end up with their brain.
Допустим.
Right, you look like a discreet. Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up. Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to go around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium. Why, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the All-Mother. A grave crime, that'd be. No. I simply... With pleasure, my lord. Call. Now for the turn card. Ace of hearts.
Tenebri.
Lousy damn cards. Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of clubs. Lady Luck loves me. All in.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Come, let's see those cards. Read them and weep. Bah! Devil's sweaty swingers. You beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me. I can feel it.
Something has gone terribly awry.
The time is nearly nigh.
This orc's been withholding loot from his so-called All-Mother. Interesting indeed. A bit of information well kept in our back pockets, I do believe.
5 gold.
Good cards. 3 shiny.
По-моему, я знаю, как от тенебриевой штучки избавиться. Берить надо.
In the market for some premium gear on anything and everything. And for more, anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Ничего интересного.
Check. Yeah, but rather don't got my feet.
Oh, my augur's flamed anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The
Even
goddess is with me.
tricks from every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
I prefer to drown my
I've spotted
sorrows in
something.
ale.
In from Silver Glen, Flatlander.
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't
You don't look like the rest of the Immaculates that pass through here. You there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another, 'cause it's a goddamn crime scene, isn't it? Our bloody bloodstones were stolen. The old body lot. Everybody's pointing their grubby little fingers at Garrick because he was on guard duty at the time. Yeah, it may be a tad suspicious that now he's missing. I mean, just look at this shattered door. There's Orchid Bot written all over it. But I'm done talking about this mess. Ask Jarl if you're so bloody interested. Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottoms that go up around here.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but I don't got my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them
And I
before
do her
they
too,
turn
I wasn't
to
so sure
ash.
she'd bite me head off after we're done.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the
I've spotted
plunder.
something.
You may think they'll get away with raising this. Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boot.
Another human in Hunter's Edge.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gut Gouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours...
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is... Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she... But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silver Glen. Yes, an outsider, not as yet distrusted by the orcs, is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears around here.
Ну, Сара скинется не просто так, называется тут будет бой. Или может быть будет. Я думаю о чем? Я думаю о том, что надо этот... Шерхей вернуться. Деревню, короче, вернуться. Хибрахем, деревню.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of stars. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from... Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among it. I am Jarl Woodok's son, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine, our lives are devoted to the hunt. Gods, we have plenty. Of war, of death, and of victory. The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and... We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by hand. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hit... The Orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect that. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth. Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of what Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as she knows, and she's plotting her revenge. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other men, we would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always. Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of our... The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. My men have been searching the village. An orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the
Понятно, короче.
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Я, короче, сделаю
Let's
даже.
hope we catch up with him before they do.
There isn't even anything like worth guarding in here.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is
If I
with me.
find the orc tubberlard that did this, I'm feeding him his own nethers. By the goddesses, tits, I'm parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some
Так и
wine, why
оставь.
don't you?
Now there's an
Давайте на
idea
сегодня
that-
закончим. Что-то как-то этот... Тяжко идет. Не хочется мне в это играть. Даже. Я устав. Я не хотите не играть. Но, не знаю, посмотрим. Я уже посмотрел, там не так много осталось. Там осталось не так много. Посмотрим, что-нибудь, может, придумаю. Ладно, всем спасибо, всем удачи. Коротенько, да. Но главное, что продолжили. Вот. Вторник, среда, четверг. Вторник будет еще эта игра. В среду, в четверг, наверное, будет Валькирия. Не знаю, там тоже непонятно сколько осталось, но там, наверное, будет подольше играться. Я придумал, наверное, как можно будет пройти. Именно если не получится, просто попробуем на пролом пойти. То есть забить на А. Как получится, так и получится пройти. Вот. Может быть, вне стрима. Я пофармил опыта всякого такого. Вот, всем удачи.